What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Destroyer Gray Productions with another video. Behind me, you see my 2017 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack in Destroyer Gray. We're going to go over every single modification that I've done and how much money I've spent on this car behind me. So let's get right into it. First things first, we got to start her up. All right, so the very first thing we're going to talk about is the CompuStar 3-mile radius remote start. This thing is super important. Tells you if the car has been lifted, tells you if the car has been knocked in any way. If it's been hit, it'll warn you with a 3-mile radius. As long as you're in 3 miles of your car, it'll tell you that your car is being toyed with. And that remote start actually also works with your key fob here. So all you have to do is hit it 3 times. Your car will start. Hit it 3 times and your car shuts off. So this remote start here cost me about $350 plus installation, which was about another $250 to $300. So we're looking at $650 for the remote start. So these halos have to be baked to be broke open. You have to take out the whole assembly itself and put in the actual boards that go in the headlights. So these are not outside, these are actually on the inside of the headlight itself. Pretty spendy job if you want a shop to do it, and if you're willing to take the liability to, do it yourself. The halos actually cost $250 for the boards themselves. So if you guys know what you're doing with electronics and taking apart headlights and everything, the job is actually not that expensive. And these halos will actually turn any color that I want them to. I have a color wheel on my phone that I can customize and make any color that I want. You can adjust the brightness of them, and you can also make them sync up to music. So the color boards themselves are actually pretty inexpensive. Like I said, $250 to get these done, to get the product itself. But once you have a shop do it, they could charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to get these installed. So just take into consideration when you do buy these that it's not an easy job to do, and it definitely takes some technical work to get done. I did have a shop do them myself. So $250 for the diode dynamic lighting, and then $900 for install. And I also went ahead and I did HIDs for the headlights themselves, and I did LEDs for the fog lights down here. As you can see, super bright, puts out a ton of light compared to the halogens. And while they were in there in the headlights, I just had them do the whole thing. So I think I paid another $250 for all the parts, and they just threw it in with the labor of the halos themselves. So $250 for the lights. Did that because the halogen was it was really orange, and I didn't like that look at all. Going for a show car here, so I figured that I would just make all the lights super white, super clean. Something that I did forget to tell you guys with the alarm system itself, when you put your hand underneath the door, you hear that? Very distinct sound. Sounds super nice. All right, so the thing that most people right now are wanting to know about is the bag setup. How much did it cost? Where did I get it from? Is it reliable? Am I having fun with it? Yes, I'm having a blast with it. And I actually got those set up from ModFX. Boop, right there. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram if you'd like. Hit them up if you are interested in getting a setup just like this installed into your car. And if you're in the Houston, Texas area, definitely hit them up and go to them for the install. So we have 2 Vi air compressors back here to fill up this 5-gallon tank. Fills up very fast, and it's pretty dang quiet if you ask me. So the setup itself cost $3,600, and the install was just over $1,000 to do. So I paid around $5,000 for this setup out the door with everything said and done. And absolutely reliable, 100%. The only issue that I have noticed with the bag setup itself is the bolts that connect from the cup where the bag sits into. They're pretty weak. I've had one snap already and it's had to be repaired. If you follow me on Instagram, you know the story behind it. I posted a post where the guys that actually came out to my work in the parking lot and fixed it. Unruly Automotive, Fab, and Speed Shop, you guys are legit. Love you guys. Thank you for hooking me up with that little repair. Even though it took till 10 at night to get done, you guys still did it. You guys still kicked ass, and I appreciate every single thing about that whole issue. So thank you guys for doing so. So if you guys do not know, I am sponsored now by Rohana Wheels, and I'm getting a set of 20 by 10, 20 by 11 RFXs that are gloss black. So they're going to be replacing these because, as you can see right here, there's a definite gap that could be filled in. So we're going to go 1.5 inches wider on the wheels in the front here, and we're also going to put the 275 in the front and replace these 245s that we have here. So the fitment and the stance is going to be amazing once the front wheels and tires are put on here. And just so you guys know, I did sell these wheels. These wheels are going out to somebody on Instagram. I sold them for 650 bucks, and the fronts are actually ceramic coated. So got one hell of a deal, one hell of a steal on these wheels here. Great wheels. They've done great. They've held up. None of the paint's coming off of them, which is awesome because I know that a lot of companies, the wheels start to chip, and you know, the structure of the wheel isn't the greatest in some companies, but Axe put some really good wheels out. These are actually, they've done really good. So I just need something new. I need something different. I need something easier to clean and maintain. We went ahead and got rid of these. So these will be leaving Artemis very soon. Will be shipped out to the buyer. And we'll have some badass RFX 11s on here that will really fill out the gap in the wheel well. So these wheels here, I think I got them for about $1,500 on carid.com. So if you guys are interested in getting these off of carid.com, go ahead and pick them up because they are great wheels and they're not gonna do you wrong at all. So the Rohanas that are going on here retail at $2,600 for the set that I'm getting, and cannot wait to get them on the car. There's going to be some accents coming to them. I'm going to customize them and make them look amazing. And the air tank in the back. The neighbors' kids love the car. They just love to come over and look at it every time it's out. Every time it's out, they got to come look at it. It's hilarious. So yeah, I cannot wait to get the Rohanas put on. It's going to look amazing. Stay tuned, and I hope you're just excited as I am to see this car itself, especially if you're a long-term subscriber on the channel. This car will be so much different in the next month. Promise that. Let's talk about tires. So these tires are Toyo Proxy 4+, and I have 275s on the back right now, 245s on the front, because like I said before, I have an 8.5-inch wheel on the front, so it can't really hold that meaty of a wheel, or that meaty of a tire, sorry. So we have 275s on the rear, which have done pretty well, but it's time to step it up when we get the 20 by 11s. It's really time to step it up. I don't know if I want to go with the 295 or if I want to go with 305. I just want to make sure that they're going to tuck and not get stopped on wheel and tire. So these tires will run you about $500 for the two. For 275s, and the front ones, they're really close to about 500 as well for 245s. It's like 475 for the set. And then we have these Brembos painted. Had these custom painted by a buddy of mine who does painting in the Vancouver area. So if you guys are interested in hitting him up, I will leave his Instagram right here. So go ahead and hit him up if you guys need some custom painting in the area of the PDX, Vancouver, Portland area. This cost about $200 for me. I'm not sure exactly how much he'll charge you if you guys hit him up, but just let him know that I sent you. He might give you a great deal. And then we have the side markers tinted literally all the way around. I've got every single one of them tinted on the car. And I have the rear. I'll put this down for you guys real quick. The center of the taillights is tinted. There's a local shop, believe it or not, that will do all of that for 60 bucks. So if you guys want to know what the shop's name is, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at, it's right there, DG Prods. Follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already. Let's have a conversation, guys. Let's get you started on your Mopar adventures and modifying your car. We got this hood here. Oh, who do we got here? Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, you know, $4.99. It's pennies. You got that?
Probably in the car door.
All right, let's get it done. All right, everyone loves to ask me if my hood is wrapped or if it's painted. It's painted. The same guy that did my calipers did my hood. It looks great. The only thing is he didn't paint the under, so it's still Destroyer Gray. He just painted the top, and that was like $250, I think. I'm not sure what he'll charge you once again, but hit him up, guys. He does great work, and he's an awesome guy. Fun to hang out with. He's chill, and he won't do you wrong. As you can see, the hood looks great. No flaws. No flaws at all. Then this right here was also done by the same company that did my side markers on the side and the rear taillight tint. So they charged 60 bucks to do this tint right here, which is pretty dang inexpensive. It took about an hour for them to do, a little less than an hour. And then this sticker right here, I think was about 25 bucks. I think I got it on the Toyo website. So go check them out. And then I got these done by Vinyl Sickness. These were, I think, $11 for both. It was so long ago that I ordered them. I think it was 11 bucks. And we've got window tint all the way around. If you guys are interested what percentage this is, it's 15% carbon, level 2. So yeah, I mean, the legal limit I think is 26% in Washington State. So it's only about 10% less than Washington State, but it looks great. And this is 5%. So the front is 5%. You're allowed to have 6 inches tinted on your front window in Washington. I think that's pretty much standard everywhere, but I've seen people actually tint their front windows, like the whole thing. It's crazy. So I think I paid $250 for the whole thing to have everything window tinted. So yeah, not a bad deal. All right, so as you guys can see here, there is quad exhaust on here. From stock, it comes with these big, like oval bass mouth kind of exhaust tips that I hated. So we went ahead and we took those off and we got quad exhaust on here. And as you can see, no resonators on the back, straight pipe from glass packs. Let me show you guys. Perks of having bags, you can actually take it higher than it was at stock ride height. Monster trucking at will. All right, so it's literally impossible to get under there and show you guys with my phone being mounted on this thing and having my hand in there and everything. But there's 3-inch glass packs underneath there. I think they're Flowmasters, so don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure what part got in there. I didn't order them, the exhaust shop did. So there's 3-inch glass packs, no bin mufflers, and the glass packs pretty much are being used as resonators, and then from the glass packs out to 3-inch quad exhaust. I paid about $450 to get this done. It's basically a budget exhaust to make it sound just a little bit different from stock. I feel like it does sound a little bit better than stock does, but I'm definitely going to go with a Corsa Corsa exhaust system to really just give it that overall beefiness and aggressive sound that this Hemi motor can produce. Now the good stuff. Let's take you for some flybys so you guys can hear what the exhaust exactly sounds like. Another thing we need to talk about is the fuel cap. The fuel cap came as a chrome cap. I have a video that I started, basically started my channel with, was replacing this fuel cap. It cost $100 on Amazon. Super quick. It just pops out. You pop the other one back in. $100. And my car has been ceramic coated. There's 3 layers of ceramic coating on the car. Makes it super easy to clean, and it stays shiny like all the time. It doesn't matter what I do. And this color, the Destroyer Gray, is already pretty hard to notice dirt on it unless you're really up close and personal. But as you can see, it's super clean right now. There's no dirt on it whatsoever. And like I said, the wheels here are also ceramic coated. So ceramic coating is pretty dang amazing. Not gonna lie, makes it super easy to clean everything on your car. Now, a shop will charge you about $1,000 to $2,000 to do it, but I know a guy in the local area of PDX, Vancouver, that does it for $750 to $1,000 depending on what your car is. So if you guys are interested in knowing who does it and you want your car ceramic coated as well, hit me up on Instagram once again, and I'll give you the information of who did my car, and they can do your car too, just as good. Now let's pop the hood and let's show you guys exactly what's been done underneath of it. Okay, so to the meat and potatoes here, I've got a GT Momentum AFE cold air intake, which cost about $300 to $400 depending on when you guys get it. I got it as I think a Black Friday sale, so I got like $75 off of it. So yeah, $300 to $400 right there. Now we've got a Billet Technology catch can. I believe that I paid about $250 for that. Just know that it takes about 2 to 3 months to get one of those. Anything really through Billet Technology is going to take quite a bit to get. Quite a while, I should say. Now, for all of the things that are painted under here to match, I had all these done by Factory Wheel Outlet in Clackamas, Oregon. Dude is awesome. His name is Jim. He owns the company, and that guy will not steer you wrong at all. He will make your car look badass. It was actually his idea. He envisioned making all of this happen. He cut my OEM little strut things right there and made them fit this strut bar custom. So that's a custom job right there. And then everything is painted to match. Looks great. Really does. And then we have, I think I paid like, I don't know, $50 to $100 for all of this paint work here. All of it. We're talking this, the cap, the fuse box cover, the valve covers, and the strut covers right there. He did all of that for between $50 to $100. I can't exactly remember how much I paid, but yeah, that's about the gist. And up next we have the strut bar tower. That is from Grocery Getter Racing. He customized all of this, and I actually got to say the font, let him know the paint codes and everything. And those are between $275 to $350, I believe is what he charges. I'm not exactly sure. But if you guys want to hit him up and you guys need one of these, he's extremely busy at the moment because he does some great work. But yeah, Grocery Getter Racing. I'll put it right here. So go hit him up if you guys need a custom strut bar made. Or hood props. He also does hood props. And by now you guys know that Merrick Motorsports makes these little intake rings here, which are pretty freaking sweet, and they are made very well. That basically will accent your car. You can do it any color you want. He'll custom paint it for you, and he even does powder coating now. So yeah, guys, check him out, Merrick Motorsports, and you won't be sorry by getting these rings. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the video. This is every single modification that I have done to my car, how much I've paid for it. The total is right here. Boom. That's how much I have paid for everything that I have done to Artemis. My 2017 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack and Destroyer Gray, guys. It can't get much better than this, although it's going to get better because I'm about to make Artemis 2.0. If you guys saw my live stream last night, which you should have been on my live stream, and if you weren't, you should probably comment down below and let me know that you don't know what's going on, because you're gonna have to wait a little bit to know exactly what happened. I deleted the live stream. Only the people that were on the live stream know what might be happening to Artemis. So with that being said, guys, if you guys like the video, go ahead and leave a big like on this video. If you guys just want to, let me know you hate my face, go ahead and leave a dislike. I don't care. And leave a comment down below with what your favorite modification is that I've done to my car. If If you guys feel like it, go ahead and subscribe, consider doing so, and checking out some other videos on my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and I love hearing from you guys. All your support is amazing, and we just hit 30K, so I'm gonna have to do some sort of 30K thank you video for you guys, just to show my appreciation. Love every single one of you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody.